Namaste, my good friends. I'm back here today to talk once again about unlimited time, the unique clock and calendar system brought to you by Stein Unlimited. That's my business, which Unthink Me is a part of. I released my first video explaining what the clock and calendar is and offering an online demo of what I mean by it. You guys seem to really like the calendar part of it. You guys liked the habit calendar. I had a similar idea, and yes, it's just like a straight ahead idea. So yeah, a lot of people would come up with this. I would say equally so. People did not like the clock. Also indicates that you're being truthful when you say that you do like the calendar. Okay, I can work with that. Your comments don't always fall on deaf ears. I literally changed the whole thing. I know it looks like the same thing, but I've actually changed the fundamental aspects of the clock system. And in this video, I'm going to explain my rationale for the version 2.0 unlimited time clock system. And again, this is still open to collaboration. If you don't like this one, we'll try again, maybe. I also wanted to throw in real quick a cool feature that I've added to the clock site. I always want to make it more interactive. What I had before was just a demo, and I had the time travel feature where you could plug in a date in Roman time, and it would spit out your date in unlimited time. I've augmented all the features of it, so now you can click around the dates, and it pops to that date. You can pop to the habit, jumps to the habit, and you can pop to individual sessions. And as always, back to now will just take you to where you are now. So you can jump between sessions now. That's a new feature. Just clicking around now is a little more rewarding. It's a work in progress all the time. I want to add more interactivity to it, but just one feature at a time. Just to run through it, on the left there, you see the Roman clock, the 24-hour clock, and AM and PM are different colors. And then you have on the right, the unlimited clock. It's just that. It's just that chunk. The sessions can be referred to by either the name or the number. You wouldn't say like 3 afternoon, but if you generally say afternoon and people are like, well, what specifically do you mean? It means 3. That's what it means. You would generally say the name, unless you were trying to avoid confusion or ambiguity. You would say the number, session 3. It colors up to the one we're at, so you can see where our progress is. And you'll observe that a healthy sleep would probably be about three sessions. So you're going to spend about 3 of those sleeping. So first of all, you'll notice that seconds still equal instants. 21, 22. Those are still seconds. Instants equals seconds. Still the same thing. People challenge this. They say, why are you beholden to the second? I'm not really. But what I'm trying to offer here is more of like a translation layer or a framework. And as a coder, I just feel like it adds an extra layer of complexity to not rely on the computer clock time, the milliseconds time. So it could be some denomination of milliseconds that creates a new unit, but I would definitely want to stick with milliseconds just for technical reasons. Now, because I kind of made that fundamental decision, I haven't played around in the galaxy of what a second could be like. And I encourage you all to do so. But I'm pretty fixed on the decision of like keeping the second and moving forward from there. To justify that a little bit, I feel like the second should be something which marks time like tempo. Boom, 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 boom. Something like about that fast, right? So that was probably like, what I just did was probably like 110 beats per minute, 120 beats per, 130 beats per minute. I don't remember how fast I did it. So BPM, right? Seconds are 60 BPM, beats per minute. So 60 beats per minute, 60 seconds. That's a musical concept. So 6 seconds is good in that sense. It's a very slow tempo. That's a very, very slow tempo. But if you double it, it's 120. That would be more like slightly brisk pop music tempo. If you double that, you're at 240. That's like as fast as stuff's going to get. It's super fast music. So that's the second is in the correct range. And so there, the only reason you would change it is for geometrical reasons. It's to make your clock work, like look beautiful, divide upright. And so if you redefine the second in that way, then you have a simple task. You take the amount of time that occurs in a rotation of the Earth at 24 hours or whatever, and you make that 1,000 of something, right? And you can just whatever. Great. Try that and get back to me. I'm not working on that project. Now, on the other hand, I must admit an egregious error. Like, I can't believe how stupid this is. And it is absolutely you guys that called me out on this. So to put it back to where I was, 800 and 6,400 seconds in a day. 864 seconds in a day. That number is 24 hours times 60 minutes times 60 seconds. You get 864 seconds. Not a great number to work with, but that's the number of seconds in a day. People don't generally know that number because it's 24 times 60 times 60. There's this extra layer of math. I know 864 because that's the amount of instants in a day, and my clock reflects that. Here is the eureka moment. This completely blew my mind. I was taking 864 going, oh, it's 100. It's got O's. Divide it by 10. So a day has 10 sessions. That is not the idea. The idea is 86400. Those are the units. The amount of seconds in the day is the amount of sessions, events, whiles, moments, and instants in a day. So in a day, there are 8 sessions, 6 extra events after those sessions, and 4 whiles. That's the Zen time, that extra after 8. What I mean is 86400 is the length of a day in unlimited time. Because it's all base 10. You don't divide the number of seconds by 10. You don't do anything with it. The number of seconds is a base 10 unit. That was the mistake that I made. Now it all makes perfect sense, and I love it. So let me run you through the new way it works. SOMI. It's, like SOHCAHTOA. It's like an acronym to learn it. If you give an amount of seconds, 100 seconds, why that's 1 while. 1,000 seconds, why that's 1 event. So I've added this idea of an event. An event is a part of a session. The session is still the session, but now it contains base 10. Each session contains 10 events. Each event contains 10 whiles. Each while contains 10 moments. Each moment contains 10 instants. Ta-da! Oh my God, why did I not get that? So now you see it kind of divides up into 2 units, 2 decimals. The amount of instants goes up to 100. That contributes to the whiles. So that's the bottom meter. The top meter is more like your session. It's session 3.51 or 3-tick-51. I like tick better. It's more on brand. So you have 2 frames of reference for time, just like you would have seconds and hours. The instance there is kind of telling you the momentary time. Bleep, bleep, bleep. The so part of it, 3.52, that's the part of the day you're at. That's where you're at in your schedule. So it's kind of 2 different ways of seeing time, but it's really just 2. It's not 5. You don't have to be intimately familiar with events, whiles, and moments. They're just the powers of 10. Like before, a session is about what you would call a session in length. An event is about an event in length. A while is about a while, right? So that's why everything's named like what it is. Now, this makes sessions a lot longer. They're about 2.7 hours long. You can see I've made a sine wave, very hard to trace in reverse. That is the sun's arc through the sky. So you see it returns to the same point. The clock starts at dawn at 6 a.m. at daybreak, and then the sun's rising until midday. You see the little sun icon. And then it falls from there, and then midnight reaches the top arc. So each session is sort of like a chunk of the sun's arc, like a logical chunk of the sun's arc. That's kind of how you think of it. There's kind of quarters of the night and quarters of the day. That's sort of how the day is divided into sessions. And then you would schedule I just literally said you would schedule events into the events. Literally just said that naturally. And I was like, oh no, I'm going to have to say events twice. But that's the whole point, right? All of your work events will take place in those like morning, midday, afternoon sessions for most people. I like it. I find this just painfully simple. I feel like, as always, when people criticize your work, your art, or whatever you're writing, it's the thing they say is usually not exactly to be interpreted directly, literally, concretely, but they are always pointing to something that's like a little sus, and you can usually figure it out. So in this case, I feel like we figured it out really well. It was kind of like a fake base 10 thing. Now this is just straight up base 10 seconds. And it's almost the same thing. It's very similar, right? So why didn't I do that? Boom, we did it. I love Unlimited Time Clock now. Let me know what you think in the comments. Be sure and like and subscribe. If you love what I do, purchase my book. You can get it on Amazon or for Kindle, paperback, or Audible audiobook narrated by me. The best way is to go to steinunlimited.com, get a custom book with a sticker, and you can do a special request, truth or dare, from me. The other plug, if you need a water filter, tap unit, or pitcher, Epic Water Filters out of Boulder, Colorado. Use my code, That's helping out the business as well. I'm really trying to make the website a part of this thing, and it's finally kind of starting to come into focus what that's going to look like. Since this is a Stein Unlimited video and an Unthink Me video, I also want to fill you in on the business a little bit. You never know at all how things are going to go when you switch to something new. Like, I didn't know if the Unthink Me brand would carry over at all to a book. I have no idea. So this was totally new to me. And when I released the book and I started promoting it, there was definitely a worry like that not a soul would buy this book, and that would kind of like hurt my feelings or like make me feel like, oh man, I like wasted my time. I'm happy to report that I'm already happy with the results. I've gotten a lot of the custom order, the weird one that like I didn't think a ton of people would be into. And I've gotten a lot of those orders. We're having a lot of fun with the Truth or Dare part of it. There is a hiccup with the stickers. I'll tell you right now. I accidentally ordered the wrong size of stickers. These are cool, but they are very small. And so I have these stickers. I want to offer these stickers, but this is not what I had in mind for the book sticker. So I ordered a sticker that will be which looks about like that, twice as big on every size. That's more what I had in mind, like a bookmark, right? So those are coming. For people who ordered the book, I'm going to give you, that's the new sticker, the good one, the right size. And I'm going to give you 2 of the baby ones. You can put them wherever you want. No extra. That's just because there's a small delay on me getting the right size stickers. You order the book, I send you the book. I will send you the stickers separate. It's just a little envelope, so that's fine. Also, for international orders, just understand like shipping between countries is super expensive. If you want to do that the custom way, you can. But what I would rather offer you is, if Amazon offers you good shipping, still go to the contact form and you can do the custom deal with me and still order it on Amazon. I'll send you a sticker, give me like $5 or whatever. I'll send you the sticker and we'll do the Truth or Dare. That's fine if you're international, and it would be like $40 or something to some small town in Japan. Super cool to see that not a soul is ordering that are people from my town or people that I know. It's all international and people in the US from all over the place. Beautiful, amazing. I'm so blown away by this. So thank you guys. I feel successful, and I'm really, really pleased that you are the conduit of that. The unlimited clock thing has always been kind of a chance, just me kind of doing something weird, taking a risk. I want to make a new clock and calendar. It's not integral theory. It's not anything I do. I kind of code. This is kind of an integral idea. But you guys loved it. You guys received it. You watched the video. You had thoughts. It's clear to me that people really thought about this and engaged with it. And that really, really, really blows my mind and blows my heart and blows other things, because, man, I go around trying to talk about this stuff. And nobody will have it. It just hurts. It sucks. This is a weird mental world that I inhabit, but apparently a couple other people in the world are into things like this, like weird alternative clock and calendar systems. So I appreciate your engagement with the integral theory, with the unlimited time, with Stein Unlimited. I know these things are all weird in different ways, but it is all coming together. And I have you to thank for the shattered pieces of my life coming together. So may it continue to be that. May you most especially continue to be awesome and hear my words and understand that you are awesome and you deserve to think of yourself as being awesome. And you are, because you are. I say so. Who am I? What's my authority? I have none. I say you're awesome. You decide how much authority I have. Give me that authority, please. Give me that authority. Because it gives back. You have the power. We are level 7. This is unlimited time. I don't know. Maybe it'll be our new clock in the new world. Or maybe it's just some fun thing I'm doing. And if you're still with me, let us sink inward. Just sink. Drop beneath. Stop all of this. What was happening? Stop it all. It isn't what it appears to be. Looking at it now. Dissolving those barricades, those boundaries, those concepts, the walls of the archetypal labyrinth. This is one thing. This is one. Just one thing. Be at ease with it. Flow with it. The breath is spirit. Flow with spirit. This is it. It's this. This is what you seek. Take it. It's for you. This is your gift. Take it. It is a gift for me as well. I love your gift as you love mine. Namaste. At peace, centered, grounded, we judge that this is good, and we shout out a big cheer before we take off. Woo!